Hello beautiful souls, so thank you for joining me for this new video, and today we are celebrating the spring equinox. So it is a day of balance where the day and the night are equal, where the dark and the light are equal. So perhaps it's a point of balance for us as well, as often we think of ourselves as being in nature, but we are nature, and so all of us are connected to the natural cycles of the earth. After the winter comes the spring, after the dark comes the light. So we are just at this point of emerging, leaving the winter or the slumber of the winter behind us and literally awakening to the new life. So this is an exciting point of the year where we might become aware of the new which wants to emerge within us and within our lives. It could be the higher version of you. It could be the new version of you. It could be new beginnings in any area of your life. And maybe this is a time also of clearing, to be consciously aware what doesn't belong to the next, because we are entering new year astrologically, so to the new cycle, to the new year, what doesn't belong there, what you are ready to release. It might be a good time to declutter your space internally and externally of anything which doesn't belong to you any longer. And after that, maybe a time of reflection. You can ask yourself, what is the new which wants to emerge in my life? What is the renewal in my life? How can I renew myself? How can I invite the new into my life? How can I allow the new in my life? And maybe the last question could be quite helpful, because it reminds us that yes, we are co-creating life. It requires our active participation, becoming clear about who you are becoming, where you want to go naturally, the natural direction of your life, where your joy calls you, where your highest excitement calls you. That's your active part there, to ask for clarity, to focus on the clarity, and focus in a consistent way. And we can call this the masculine energy within us, the active within us, within both men and women. And then the other aspect, the feminine, is letting go, surrendering, and allowing this to happen naturally and effortlessly. And perhaps we can reflect on that allowing, because as we see in nature, everything starts blossoming, and there is no forcefulness. There is allowing. The innate life, the seed of life is there, and it unfolds naturally and effortlessly. And many of us, we've been perhaps conditioned to be more in the masculine energies, and when they are out of balance we can force things which might not be the right time for us to happen. So maybe if this is something you can see in yourself, maybe you can be inspired by the nature around you, by the effortless nature around you, and letting the new flowers within your life open naturally and effortlessly in perfect divine timing. And this doesn't mean to do nothing, because if you focus on your vision, if you have your clarity, that's an active participation in this new creation you are bringing with this first day of the spring. But when you follow the inner guidance, when you follow the inspired action, you will be active, you'll go and you take the actions, so you can bring your creation into the world. And actually entering the spring is the more extroverted part of the year, where we naturally want to take action, when we want to take the vision we might received maybe in previous 2 seasons of autumn and winter, which are more internal. So we naturally want to carry those insights, those vision into the external reality. But perhaps this point of balance, this equinox, remind us to keep the balance between the being and doing, and visioning, focusing on your vision consistently. And when you receive the guidance, the internal inspiration, then you take the action without forcing. Because for forcing something, you will feel it. That's taking you out of balance again. That often says, I don't believe in this, and I'm trying to compensate with my action. So that's how being forceful feels in your body. And so let all of us be inspired by the day of balance, by the day of spring equinox, and let's find the right measurement in the way we act, in the way we are in the world, and see what happens. So if you feel inspired, you can join me for my meditation tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Our London time. You can join me on Zoom from wherever you are, and we'll take it further. My meditations are 1 hour long, and yes, so please, if you feel inspired, join me tomorrow. And if you would like to work with me in one-to-one sessions, I'm a life coach and healer, so I leave all the information in the description below, so feel free to contact me as well. Sending you lots of love, and that's all for now. Bye, it's Jana.